Yeah, he's got 10, he's got 14, so we go 14.
Okay. So what are we fighting in, 10s or 14s?
Well, no, you'll put 10s on.
Putting 10s on?
We're putting 14s on, because the other one wear 10s.
Okay. Grant, how do you feel about that?
Well, it just shows we've got 2 power punches in the ring. Yeah, you've got 2 people who can punch hard, but the other guy wants 14. Just shows he's scared, doesn't it?
Protect yourselves at all times, obey the commands at all times, wash the back of the heads, and make sure you give us a band line no low, alright? Just gloves, keep it clean, enjoy.
Mixed Combat Promotions 5 with myself, Malcolm Martin. About 14 3 2-minute rounds of boxing. Jamal Chevolleau in the white shorts in the red corner. Spartan's gym. Rhys Rowlands, the black shorts with the red trim in the blue corner. JJ's gym. 2 great gyms. 2 up-and-coming boxers here. This for me was one of the bouts of the night when I saw the card. Jamal is really on a roll. Rhys Rowlands' last performance was one of the best I've seen this year, and now here they are against each other. Jamal's got power and an engine. Rhys has got that movement and those combinations. But you saw a real delay here as there was some controversy, if that's the right term, over the size of the gloves, whether they should be 10 or 14 out. So let's just say it was a mix-up rather than a controversy, but they're both in there. They've both got the same gloves on now. And as I said, for me, this is one of the bouts of the night between 2 rising stars in the West Country here. And as I said, one of the things that's really impressed me about Jamal is even when he's not been on the top of his game boxing, he carries a one-punch knockout and a real engine, and he's growing in confidence. And that was a good left hand there. Rhys, as I said last time out, I saw a superb display of boxing for him. But at the moment, it's a nice back and forward between both of them here. And as I said, real confidence from Jamal. Sometimes he throws his punches from awkward angles. He doesn't worry about a traditional guard, as you can see here. What he has got superb confidence in is his own ability, his power, and his staying power. Clash of heads there and a touch of close, but each time, the moment the action restarts, Jamal has said he's a front foot boxer. Rhys looking to counter strongly. You're waiting for that big shot to land from either man here. And there you have it. That first round flew by, and not a great deal between them here. Jamal opting to stand there. Grant giving him advice. Dennis there in Rhys's corner, who's opting to sit. Don't read too much into that. Both these men will do 3 rounds very easily. 2 or 3, midway point, not a great deal between them. Rhys steps forward, Jamal just out of range. Rhys pushing forward again now. As I said, you can see Jamal throws punches at awkward angles when he comes forward. And Jamal warned to keep his head high. Rhys told not to push down on that head. Rob in control as always. Looking for that footwork now in the angles, Rhys. Jamal stepping forward, both of them just not quite finding the range I normally associate with them. Not quite the accuracy at the moment that I expect from both these boxers. This is a high profile 3-rounder though. I expect to see both these men 5 rounds regularly in the near future. And a little right hand on the break there from Jamal. Rhys turning on the angles as he does so well. But again, Jamal staying with him, sticking to him, and just letting the punches flow. And that's what he does. Jamal will look to bully you, to keep you under pressure, to keep throwing you and say, you can hit me. But 4 or 5 punches are still going to come forward. That's what Rhys has got to deal with. He's got to keep those angles, keep that movement, because Jamal is relentless. And 2 of the busiest gyms on the circuit as well. And quality in depth. And Jamal looking to force Rhys on the back foot. I think it's a wise tactic. When you've got someone as mobile as Rhys, you keep him there, and this is good work from Jamal. And that left landed solidly, and he's continuing to back Rhys up and not allow him to work those angles. This is a big end to the round from Jamal, but that's what he's capable of. He drags it up and he throws the heavy punches. Rhys needs, for me, that space. Well, the first round I had very close, but that last half minute of the second round for me was important in the fact that Jamal stayed in the pocket and kept the bombs flowing. Rhys, with his back to the ropes, is still dangerous, but it suited Jamal in that second round. On my unofficial scorecard, I've got Jamal around the head going into the third. Rhys steps forward. There's the angles, there's the footwork of the man. But Jamal is only ever worried about one thing, and that's when he's able to hit you, when he's close enough. That's better from Rhys. He needs to keep Jamal on the back foot, not coming forward like this. The moment Jamal comes forward on the front foot and starts throwing, he's dangerous. And this is what he's looking to do again. Half a step back, then a step straight back in. Look, don't worry about defence, just keeps the big blows coming. And it's keeping Rhys off pressure and preventing that tidy boxing he's known for. Tactically, it's very sound. They say fight a boxer and box a fighter. And Jamal is fighting a boxer and forcing Rhys to be backed up against the ropes for long periods here. Oh, that's a nice shot on the turn from Rhys. That's what he's capable of. But Jamal will step straight back in and look for the big shots. That's what I said about the engine there, because he does plant his feet for a lot of these shots. That takes a lot of energy. But Rhys can't show off his boxing when he's stuck like this and that big left and right lands. And eventually these big punches of Jamal get through. I saw his last bout and it was a huge stoppage to the body. And here he goes again. And this is against a class opponent in Rhys. And finally, this is what I'm on about tactically. Rhys now gets the count. That's what Jamal is so good at. And this is against a very tasty boxer. You fight a boxer. And that's what Jamal has done. Rhys now needs a stoppage for me to take this. And Jamal will just keep pushing forward. Rhys now has to unload. Well, there's the end of the bout. And for me, as I said, one of those I was really looking forward to, but there's no doubt now in my mind Jamal has taken this and the bragging rights against a man that I consider on the up as well. These are 2 boxers to watch out for. But Jamal, I feel, has made a statement tonight. Well deserved against a quality opponent.
We're here at Mixed Combat Promotions.
I'm getting quite used to this fucking mic and in front of the camera now.
It's a winning interview, right?
Always.
So, obviously Rhys, very tough opponent.
No.
14-ounce belt. What was that? Is that like something you discussed before the fight, or?
Nah, I come in 10s, and then all of a sudden we've got to change the points. I think he's just a bit scared from the power, you know.
Is that Is that something which wasn't discussed pre-fight then?
No, it wasn't. It was 10s all along. 10s all the way. And then...
You got managed to get it to the count in the third round. How are you feeling anyway after that performance?
Fucking amazing. I'll take anyone on. Send them my way. We get it going.
Message to the people who come out and support it always.
I appreciate everyone who's come and bought a ticket, and I appreciate everyone who's cheering and that. And yeah, love to everyone, man.
Yeah, I know we don't need to ask for
You
you
mean-
coming back. So, are we going to get the word?
Blood clot. Woo! There you go, that's enough.
Cheers.